Is it talking? Are we speaking?
I've pressed the button and it says right there you are live.
Can you hear? Can you hear us?
It's not flashing, so I think it's working. Although we
hear us?
might need to take that out. Oh no, it should be fine.
Can you hear us?
It helps if I put it over to the comments. There we are. Oh, they've been asking already. You haven't even got on there.
Welcome everyone to Thursday Night Madness with your hosts here, Anne Rokovich, and bright as a button, as she always is, and me.
I just had a decaf coffee, so I'm going to be right off my tits now.
Oh, it can't be. No, put it away.
No, I'm just saying. He's not going to get squawked because there was complaints he's too noisy, so he's going away. How restrained was I? I didn't do a thing.
Mel, I love Bohemian. I love it. I absolutely love
Mel,
that
your
word.
words are beautiful. Thank you.
Mel. Thank you.
Oh, all right.
And just for you, I'll say fuck. Right? There you go.
Fuck yeah. All right, let's give Susie a card because she's wanting to know should she bribe someone. Well, you can bribe us by liking our page, sharing this live feed. All right, this live feed. We need you to share it. And I want you to say, I've shared your live feed. May I have a reading? And then ask your question. It helps if you actually ask a specific question, but we are not going to answer anything about medical conditions or super personal questions on your love life, like should I leave my husband?
The answer is yes.
All right, go for Susie. Hi, Susie. How are you?
Gorgeous Susie. And no, you should not be bribing anyone. No, if they do not want to do it of their own volition, then it's just, it's not good enough. Bribing them to do something means that their heart really isn't in it, and you are just, once again, putting too much effort into something without that return from somebody else. So my thoughts about that, Susie, is no. Don't.
Oh, okay. I've got this from, you're going to give Susie her card? I'll have to look at that one later.
That's all right. I've said to her.
Oh,
it's
okay,
good.
okay. She knows what's going on then?
Yep.
So she said, I need to ask a question tonight. Should I be bribing someone?
Yeah, and I've answered it.
Okay.
Where were you for the last 2 seconds?
I've been fielding questions from the other side. Now, Maya was very excited. She was actually asking us questions when we were on our Spirit Talk Australia, but it's all right.
She wants a naughty card.
Okay, that's me.
Oh, where's our backdrop? Where's our 3-card thing?
It's over behind me. You head over there. I'll do Maya's while Maya J. Thinking of you while I shuffle the cards and do something naughty for you. All right. Stop waiting for everyone else to solve your problems. You need to be your own fucking hero, my love. There is no one else that's going to do it but you. Step up, go do it, and you will be so super proud of yourself when you've actually done it. You will feel fantastic. Hope that makes sense to you.
Okay, you gotta.
Oh, God.
You gotta be good. Okay. We just had a big podcast, guys, and if you missed it, it is on Spirit Talk Australia, and we were talking to the absolutely fabulous Karina Mercado, who is an author and has written 3 books all about spirit communication and people who have spoken to their loved ones after they have passed over. And one of her most famous books is Spirit Sisters, which is 10 years old. And it's still very much in print, and it's just amazing. So please head over and like Karina Mercado. She does 2 podcasts. One's called The Ghost Files, and the other one is called Spirit Sisters. Join her. She will be one of our guest speakers, though, on our fabulous online Paranormal conference in just 10 days.
All you buggers need to come and support it, please. We're putting a lot of bloody effort into this conference.
That's it. Grab that blue note out of your wallet, the 10.
It costs $10 to have it. $10. like 10 or 11 speakers, and you can watch it any time during the year.
Yeah, so pull your bloody fingers
You love
out.
all this spooky shit? Come and watch the conference.
Spend some money, for God's sake. What have we got to do? Get in there and slap you?
Helping the poor farm animals. All right.
And
sorry.
the wombats. Anyway.
And the wombats.
Anne and Renata Good will put up the link to that.
Yeah, when she comes on. All right, so we've got Linda. I shared on my page. Can I have a card, please?
Okay, thank you, Linda. You can have a card. Here is your card, my darling. You are looking to conquer the world at the moment. Make sure that your efforts are being applauded and recognised, because you are on your high horse and you have something to really kind of push forward at the moment, Linda. I don't know if it's being reciprocated. You know, sometimes you can really be knocking on closed doors, and at that point you've just got to say, you know what, I'm just going to pack up my toys and I'm going to leave. That's it. I can't be bothered anymore. So have a think over the next few days whether all the effort that you're putting in is really worth it and it's going in the right direction.
Do you want to use my tarot cards to put up the...
No.
No? You're going to put yours up?
No.
All right, so we're going to put our 3 cards up. So, if you don't get a reading tonight, just choose to what you're drawn to on the back here. 1, 2, or 3. We'll try not to knock them off during the night. All right. Predictions for the summer season in Australia. Fucking hot.
Yeah,
Fucking hot.
that's it.
I'm a sidekick. All right.
And a massive dose of Corona.
No, Corona will be gone by then. It can piss off. I've had enough. By the way, if you don't like swearing, we are not the show for you. Love and light. Blessed be. Cough up that fur. Don't worry. Just a pube. It's all right. Karen would like a card, please.
Oh, let me.
Karen McGoy-Kane.
Okay, Karen, you get a card.
Eventually, sometime
she's
this year.
awful. She's awful. Ace of Swords. Oh, interesting. Challenge time for you over the next 6 weeks, Karen. The number 14 is really important, so I reckon around the 14th, something major or a time to make a commitment. So stop fumphing around and just get out there and make that commitment of what it is that you want to start. Give yourself a point or a date. 14th sounds really good. And just get out there and do it. I don't know whether the 14th is actually important to you in some way. It might be an anniversary or a birthday or something. 14th of this month.
Abbas, Olamila Kakan, Najim, fuck off. This is our show. Stop trying to steal our people.
Yeah.
And we know what you do. You tell them that they've got a voodoo curse on them and you're going to have to remove the fucking voodoo curse. Do you realise you've got 2 witches here?
Yeah,
What are you fucking doing on our show, dude? Because, you know what? We're witches. I would get out of here if I were you before you end up with no balls and your dick shriveled up to a sardine. Fuck off. Everyone, tell him to fuck off.
Oh, Bats, your life is just ruined
All
now.
right.
I'm telling you.
He's gone. Block user. There you go. Now, please, everyone, be careful because we do get people on here who will say, inbox me. Inbox me for a reason. You just keep away from
No
that
one will
shit.
now. No one will any.
They are shit. They are turds. I can't even sprinkle glitter on them and make them look better. All right? They are there to suck you dry of your funds. We're not asking you for a single fucking cent, except we'd like you to please go to buy a ticket to the bloody thing on the 11th and 12th of July. I'm sorry.
You know, we've spent weeks bringing these people together and getting this conference ready just for your entertainment and your joy. And what are you doing? Nothing. You're ignoring it all. How dare you? Oh, is the bus back again?
No, I just
Okay.
made sure I double blocked. And if anyone else sees that pop up, please let me know. Oh, Robert said I got to do it like a crow. Okay. Fucking hot. How's that? All right. All right,
dear.
Haley C. Norman, if you had a card last week, please don't be greedy and have a card this week. Just saying.
She's coming at it hot and strong, isn't she?
I've had a decaf.
Okay, so many directions now, Haley. Let me see if I can give you some insight here. You have to go with your gut instincts right now. You don't like to do that because you often ask other people what they think, just like you're doing now. And they will all give you a different answer. And that just gets you confused. So, Haley, you've got to sit down with a piece of paper and write down all these different directions. Now, I had a lady do this to me today, and she said, I just want you to tell me what to do. I can't do that. This is your decision to make. But go with your gut. Go with the intuitive side that says, this is the right thing to choose. That's what I need to say to you. Because you have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess says, I know what I need to know about this. I'm just refusing to really do it. Yeah, so go with your gut instincts, girl.
And Sandra, thank you so much for sharing. Can she have a card, please?
Yes, of course, Sandra. I will give you a card because you did the right thing and you shared.
Oh, we've got over 200 on. Thank you, everybody. I do feel special when we hear... Oh, look, he's still here. Fuck off. Abbas, go away. Sorry, keep going.
We'll send a hex, Abbas. You don't want that. Well, hex, yeah.
Go on, give Sandra her reading.
Sandra, you have the Seven of Swords here. So you're kind of pleased with yourself at the moment. You may have scored a little bit with regard to either a relationship or something that is going on at work or at home. You're feeling pretty happy with yourself. That's cool. That's okay. Remember that, you know, when something good happens, it doesn't mean that you now wait for the bad to come. Some people are just so scared of life going really well because they continually look around their shoulder thinking something really bad must happen soon because I can't possibly have good luck all the time. And that just brings on the bad stuff. So keep the positive, Sandra, at the moment. If things are going really well, keep up the positive mindset and have more good flow your way, and don't worry about the bad stuff happening.
All right. Trying to get rid of Abbas. And he's... Oh, Felicia, are you whinging, my love? Do you realise we get over 1,000 questions? And guess what? It's your lucky turn. Oh, I never get a... Oh, no, she didn't want a card, apparently. She just wanted she just wants to have a whinge. Never mind.
Felicia, do you want a card, my darling? Look, I better give her a card.
All right, give her a card.
We don't want to upset. We don't want to upset. Seven of Coins, Felicia. See, the problem is you never think you have enough. You're always reaching for the next big thing. And this is the Seven of Cups, right? So everything is being presented to you. And all you have to do is choose. So instead of getting bogged down by too much or wanting too much, focus, my darling, focus on one thing and follow through with it right to the very end. Right to the end where you are getting a result. That will actually make you quite happy. Yep. So don't get bogged down in too many things and thinking, oh, I've got so much on my mind, I can't make a decision. You will get through everything. Okay, next.
Lorna Gay.
Hello, Lorna Gay. Grateful for a guidance if there is one. Oh, of course there is one. There is always guidance. And again, look, this is the card that says you need to look at your self-esteem and you need to look at how you are feeling about yourself, because you will only get back what you are projecting. So if you're feeling really low about yourself, you don't tend to think that there is anything coming your way and that there is anything good out there. So this is about you personally and trying to lift that self-esteem, that feeling of how you are inside for yourself. Can I recommend for you a really great big chunk of carnelian? Carnelian helps build self-esteem. Pocket it, rub it, hold it.
Hang on, I'll show you what I rub.
Tell.
Hang on, I've got this one. I've got a big one. And it's a nice shape too.
Yeah, so get one that sits nicely in your hand and tell the stone, this is what I'm needing from you right now. Bring the energy out of the stone and hold it. It's carnelian. It's that really beautiful darkish, reddish, brownish colour.
Hot.
So grab one of those and hold it. Keep it with you for about a week or so and just look at the self-esteem, Lorna.
Fuck yeah, Nate. You can have a fucking card. There you go. He loves this channel.
Hey, Nate. How are you? Nice to see a bloke on. See, these men that come on and want a reading, I applaud them.
Bless them.
Because they are open to it. And that is a wonderful thing, Nate. So here's your card. Oh, Ace of Pentacles, money coming your way. So this is a little bit of working hard, but it also is about looking at what you can be starting right now and what you can be putting your energies and focus on, because there is money in it. So if you're kind of sitting on a bit of an idea, or if you want to start something, this is a perfect time. Give it a couple of more days because we've got the full moon coming up very, very shortly. So all of the energy is really building, but you keep going, Nate. You're on the right track, and start something that's going to bring some extra money in. Okay, perfect time for you.
And let us know what it is so we can try it too.
Yeah. Because this ain't making it.
Brendan said, I got Reiki off Renata 4 years ago, almost to the day.
Oh,
there you go.
Thank you, Brendan.
And Hayley has very kindly offered Abbas $20 million in Monopoly money. Oh,
Abbas, you have a hex on you and you have to give me $200,000 for me to remove it. There you go. And I want it in Bitcoin, please, because apparently that's really good.
Christine, what's the news tonight that you're scared from the news?
Oh, what's happened, Christine? What have they been carrying on about now? What have they said?
The media like to drum up an emotion of some form or other because that makes you invested in it, which brings you back to them all the time. So just be aware that they will play you. Would you like to give Christine a card?
I would love to know what she's scared about first, Christine.
Right.
Can you let us know what you are scared about or what was said on the news?
I'll just make a little note there.
And we'll be able to help you. We'll get a card to you, Christine.
All right, Susan Ballard.
Could I have a reading or a card? Well, both at the same time.
Because we're good like that.
I'm looking dishevelled. What's going on?
Pull yourself together, woman.
Oh. Okay, Susan, this is for you.
I feel like this is my Where's Wally outfit.
You haven't looked at all the details properly, Susan. So whatever is going on there, you are so focused on the bit that you have done. You haven't really gotten in and looked wider at the whole picture. So you need to go back and revise and look at what you've missed out on seeing. So if this is relationship or personal, you are focusing on one part and not seeing the rest of what is going on. I want you to take a deeper look before you feel really pleased with yourself that you have control over this.
And I just have to say, no chook tonight, Beck, just for you. Apparently I nearly did her eardrums in last week. She doesn't like the chook.
Sky Jurgensen would like a naughty card.
Oh, hang on, now we've got Michelle. Michelle is going to post every 2 comments unless we do her reading.
Oh, okay.
So let's do Michelle. So she's getting RSI, posting this over and over and over again. And she's got in so much trouble with fucking butterflies and love hearts and smiley faces.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. You have the Ace of Cards as well. Look, a lot of people have been sitting really still over the last couple of months because of COVID.
We'll do you in a minute,
And
Sky.
now the time is right to get out and to start working hard on what was left off a couple of months ago. So some of us have gotten lazy in this time and have gone, oh, well, I'm just still going to just sit here now and, I'm in that stage, and you can be in that stage where it becomes fearful to go back into the whole stream of work and back into the rat race. So get out there, Michelle, and start back up. Pull your energy up, get a bit of a healing. Also grab a carnelian. That's the best stone at the moment. And yeah, get that energy going.
Do you think shares in carnelian or something?
You think so? You think so?
All right, so this, oh my God, this is unbelievable. All right, Sky, I don't know if you saw me pull a naughty card earlier this evening, but it's the same one. Be your own fucking hero, love. Stop waiting for everyone else to solve your problems. You are the only one who can solve your own problems. So get out there and do it and feel that sense of achievement for being your own hero to your problems.
So let me harp on this for just a little bit
Oh,
longer.
we're going to have an egg.
No.
I like an egg.
The thing about this is, and when people come and see psychics and mediums, they would love the psychic and medium to tell them what to do. And in actual fact, it is not our job to tell you what to do. Our job is to open the doors and show you what is possible. Oh, did you like that?
I know, you channeled.
You've
had a download.
I've had a download.
Yeah, download.
I've had a 5D
What do you do with
download.
these people that have had downloads? It's just their own inner monologue talking to
Oh,
themselves.
you don't know anything.
I don't know
You
anything.
It's the
Psychic.
aliens, or it's the Atlanteans, or whoever it
The
is.
star seed.
Downloading.
It's the star seed.
Yeah, fucking downloading, right? So, you ain't going to get me telling you what to do, but I can show you the opportunities of what is possible. And then you have to make your own fucking choice, all right? So that's all I can say.
And I've accidentally clicked on Susan Jones, so she must be meant to have a card tonight.
Hello,
I didn't
Susan.
actually mean to click on it, and all of a sudden she popped up.
Hello, Susan. You just sneaked in there, didn't you? Here we go. This is for you, my darling. The Queen of Wands. You need to just stop reacting, Susan, and settle down. Maybe do a little bit of meditation. Meditation, a little bit of mindfulness. Get yourself into a zone where you can calm down. All your buttons may be being pressed right now, but you are in reactive stage. So let's just sit and have a think about whether it's worthwhile putting all of that energy out there. And maybe it's just better to just consider yourself at the moment and just go, you know what, stuff it all. I'm just going to look after myself right now. I can't be bothered. And take yourself away for a day and just go and spend it doing whatever you like to do, and just have some time out and reset yourself.
My watch just had a fit. I think the button got stuck on it and did something weird. All right. Gillian Devison.
Hello, Gillian.
Welcome to the show. I've not seen your name before.
Tell us where you are all from.
Yeah, come on, guys. Tell us where you're from.
Where are you from? And Gillian, I'll give you a card,
Even
my
if
darling.
it's just a state or a country or whatever, you don't have to give us your address, because we're not going to come around and knock on your door and make you a cup of tea.
So, Gillian, finances and money are the big worry for you, and it will be like that for a little while. Okay, so you're going to have to jiggle the finances and just put up with the misery of feeling that you aren't wealthy enough and that you don't have enough money to cover all of your costs at the moment or get what you want right now. Things will change because things never stay the same. But at the moment, it is a balancing act. You are trying to do everything. You are giving it your best shot. You are really good at doing that, but sometimes it just gets to a point where you go, oh, please, can it get better? And it will, but just not right now. You have to have just a little bit more patience, my darling.
Me button's stuck. Someone's pressed me buttons. All right, I'm going to go to this one. Hi, Sean. Hi, my name's Sky Tufifini, and my dad passed on 2 years ago. I wonder if he's watching over me.
Oh, Sky.
How old are you,
baby.
Sky? If it's not too rude to ask.
I tell you what he's watching. He's watching TV. Did he have some special shows that he used to watch and kind of go, shh, shh, don't say anything. My favourite show's on. And he used to always move forward, like moving forward was going to make it more intense for him. tell me, Sky, whether that is who I'm sensing and feeling around me at the moment. So if he was kind of doing that and you had his favourite shows, then let me know, because this is who I'm getting for you. And yes, he is around you at the moment. I don't know whether you used to also interrupt him all the time, just to make his life a misery at that point in time, just because. So he's still telling you to shush up, just shush, because I'm watching TV.
Sean Green, may have a card, some guidance for myself. I need to do something, but I don't know what.
Oh, Jesus.
I need to do something. Oh, come over and do my cleaning for me. I've got slut fluff all through the house. It's everywhere. 2 dogs and 3 cats. Hairballs galore.
Yes, so when you get to a point where there is so much that needs to be done and you haven't done any of it, you get to a point where you go, well, I don't know what to do first, so I'll just sit there and do nothing. So the idea, Sean, is to do one simple thing. One simple thing the moment you wake up tomorrow morning. Choose one thing to do and do it. And then create a list and go through the list, okay? Because you are stuck in your own stuff at the moment. And as long as it's all sitting in your head, it's all too much to do.
We're up to 272, 274. Woohoo!
But I'm going to say to you, Sean, that when you choose to do what you decide to do, you are making the right choice, because this is what the card is saying. It's saying, do it. You are making the right choice.
Now this is good. Rochelle, we can't wait either. We are so excited. Renata, I'm going to be her helper again, running a trip to Norfolk Island. It's 3 days, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is that right?
Yes.
And it might also be a week opportunity as well, those who want to stay on longer. The history of Norfolk Island is amazing, and the convicts...
The ghost tours, the investigations are going to blow your mind.
So we had one of the best experiences over there in the freaking RSL.
Yep.
Mind blown, absolutely mind blown. Alyssa, thank you so much. She has liked and subscribed.
Oh, thank you, Alyssa.
Let's give her a card.
Yes. Yep.
Thank you. Even though she didn't ask for one, we're going to give you one. And
if you subscribe on YouTube,
we love you.
We love you.
We don't know how to get more followers on YouTube. We're working on it.
Alyssa, concentrate on work at the moment. You are doing well. You need to stretch yourself a little bit and accept some roles, or just get out of your comfort zone, because you have so much more to give, and I don't think that you are even halfway there. So use some of that stored talent that you have, that you might be afraid of showing, and you think that just by working hard you'll cover it up and just get to where you need to be. Sometimes it's about working smarter, or working at what you love to create a career. Because work is work. Work is what pays the bills, and what you do, whether you like it or not, you still go. You don't feel very great about it. You just do it. But a career is something that you choose because you love it. So, Alyssa, think of a career that you would like to do for a long time and start that dream now.
This is one of your favourite questions.
Stephanie, are you on the right path? So this is for Stephanie Guthrie.
And are you on the right path? It doesn't matter. You're on a path and you're moving. That's really good.
Actually, you are on the right path. You've got the Magician card.
Ooh!
So yes, this answer to that is yes, my darling. Keep going.
All right, we've lost our voodoo man. I think he's gone. Finally got the hint. Hi, Lisa. First time on the show. Welcome. Nice butterflies.
Oh, Dubbo.
Dubbo.
Beautiful. We want to get out to Dubbo. We do a really great ghost tour out there at the jail, but they haven't told us we can come back yet because of the whole
freaking COVID.
So, yes, but thank you for coming on to our show, Lisa. And here is your card, my darling. And you have the King of Pentacles. So what are you aiming for over the next 12 months? Okay, you need to have a big focus. And this is financial. So it may be your own place. settling down somewhere where you can say, I want to stay here for a while. Some big investment that you want to make, and you're considering it. Just consider it for a little while longer. Not quite the right time yet, but go for it, my darling, because it's the right thing for you to do.
We've got a nice gentleman.
Hello, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
We need to read the boys.
They get upset
they get
sometimes.
shitty.
They do.
They get shitty. You're not reading the boys.
Yes, we pick on the boys.
So
apparently.
you're getting a card now, Robert.
Oh, apart from that, Robert's nice.
Well, whatever you're doing at the moment, Robert, you're doing the right thing, but you need a little bit more effort. If this is about convincing someone, then just stand in your power. It is not about you being somebody else. You need to be your true self. So you need to own all those bits that you may not totally like. Don't turn yourself inside out for somebody else, but just be yourself.
Oh, we've had an angry face.
And
I like angry.
And it will be fine. It will be great.
Emily's given us an angry face.
Emily? Oh, no, it's
Jennifer Vandergaard. Oh, no, Emily gave us a wow. Thank you, Emily. Apparently Jennifer Vandergaard.
Jennifer was upset her.
Vandervoort doesn't like, I don't know.
Tell us why, Jennifer.
Might have accidentally hit that
she
button.
Could have.
We'll give it the benefit of the
Let
doubt.
us know
how could
that we've
anyone give us an angry
upset you.
face? All right, now look.
Maybe because we swore.
We don't do super personal ones, but this is sort of, I think this is a good one for you to answer.
Oh, how many times, ladies, have you been in this situation where you have had a husband that has said they're going to change? Don't get that, get away. You answer right now. Did they change? Can they change? Come on, you let us know. Can they change when they say they're going to change?
Babe, I love you. I'll change.
Let's help Christy here.
I'll promise I'll change.
Let's help Christy in a real down-to-earth way.
I'm going to jump down to the new comments.
Yeah, and let's tell her if he's going to really change. If he's going to keep his penis in his pants.
All right.
They never change. No, they can't.
There.
Christy, just read the comments, my darling.
So Jennifer didn't know that. She said, I'm sorry. It's okay. We knew you wouldn't have given us angry face. Yeah, I've still got a bit of the cough. Oh, I topped it off this week with hives. I just thought, let's throw something else into the mix. Covered in hives. I have no idea what set that off. Oh, bloody hell. All right.
So, my darling, can he change? Look, they will
never change.
You'll probably need to feel that you are doing the right thing and giving him a go. But just bear in mind that if it's another honeymoon stage...
You were right, Janine. Women can be exactly the same. They promise to change and they don't.
Absolutely.
It's humans.
Yep, absolutely. So if this is kind of a honeymoon stage and then it goes into a rough stage and then a honeymoon stage and a rough stage... That is kind of the cycle is going to continue. So just be aware of that, my darling. And do what you feel you need to do. This is one of those things where no one can tell you what is the right thing to do. Just be aware of what could happen and what the result could be.
Erin would like a card for her and her husband. Isn't that nice?
Oh, hello, Erin.
We get 2 cards for the price of 1.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll pick 2 cards. Better put this down because I need 2 hands, 1 for each card.
Who's who?
Oh, you two like playing games on each other, don't you? This is about who wears the crown.
Does it involve silk scarves and...
Oh, well, you can try that.
Robert
That might be a really good game to play. But this is a little bit about who thinks is the boss in this particular relationship here. And I think you both give each other a bit of a fair go with that, which is great. These 2 cards are really interesting. You both are really kind of sneaky fun people. So keep that up because that is going to keep the relationship going through whatever hits you guys. And I don't see anything bad hitting you at the moment, but I love these 2 cards. They're both They both have people who are smirking really interestingly and going, yeah, I know everything. Yeah, I've got it under control. But the thing is that you both think the same thing. So, yeah, beautiful relationship. Keep it going.
And then poor Kylie also, she got a spider bite between her toe and then had a reaction to her meds.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Kylie. Oh, dear.
And Ron said he changed for the better. So someone can do it.
Of course. Good for you, Ron.
All right. I'm a believer in change, but requires self-determination, honesty, and responsibility. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, actually, there was one up here that I was going to do, and I've lost it.
And it can happen. It can happen. Sometimes the threat of losing something that is really, really close will snap someone out of it and see for themselves what needs to be done. But sometimes it doesn't. So you've got to give people a go, as long as it's not something that is going to hurt you or anyone close to you. So if there are children, for example, just be aware.
All right. Now, Becca Boo, I know you'd asked a question, but I can't find, you just wanted a card, but Becca Boo would like a card, please.
Okay, Becca Boo. Seems you've gone to so much trouble with the hearts and the hugs. I will give you a card. So many aces of swords coming up tonight. Another ace of swords. So stop sitting on your backside, Becca Boo, and get out there and get some stuff done. Okay, start crafting your life. It is time to do so. No matter what COVID is doing at the moment, we all have the capacity to learn. There are so many courses and things on YouTube at the moment and on the internet. All you need to do is flick over to whatever you are interested in and fill your mind with knowledge. Done.
Done. Jodie Woodward is my nan at peace. Her passing wasn't pleasant and she is dearly missed. It was so hard to watch a woman I idolised pass away.
Oh, Jodie, that's really hard.
It can be cruel.
Yeah, Nan would be in peace right now. I don't know whether she loved to potter in the garden, but I do see flowers all around her. And they're yellow flowers and daisies and things that are simple. So she wasn't anyone who, required anything fancy, but she still wanted to be remembered. So Jodie, what you are doing in remembering her here right at this very moment is bringing her so very close to you right now. And she says, thank you, thank you, thank you, 1,000 times thank you.
Jessica Kane, life feels like shit.
Well, stop poking it. Don't poke the shit, because all you'll feel is smell.
What?
And
It gets under your fingernails.
Yeah.
You know that feeling when your finger goes through the toilet paper and you go, oh, shit.
And then you go, how am I going to get it out of my
And
fingernail?
then you go to get another bit of toilet paper and you get poo on the side of the toilet roll.
Let's stop there.
Just all goes downhill.
Let's stop there.
All right.
Yes, Jessica, that's kind of the way it is sometimes. And we have to make fun of it at times because it will just devour us if we don't. And what has destabilized you is your sense of not being in charge. And that can be difficult when you have been someone who has been in charge of their life. And to be taken out of that role where you feel that you are in the lap of the gods, you don't know which direction it's going to go, is a really hard thing to have to cope with. But sometimes that can actually prove to be the most miraculous time of all, because you are open to a lot of change. So instead of thinking of it as being the be all and end all right now, think of what opportunities you may have to actually create some change and do things in a different way where you find yourself in charge, maybe just of your decisions and how you go forward from this point on. Might be time to make some really big ones.
All right. Sangeeta or Sangeeta Chowdhury will A, Pisces, come back for marriage?
Yeah, Pisces always do.
Oh, we're not getting your card? Okay. She's just saying yes. Not like that. Stop poking the shit. She'll end up with sticky fingers.
Exactly right, Mel.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's hard. Okay. trying to come to terms with 2 quick deaths within 6 weeks of each other. Parents under 70. Wow.
Was there meant to be a lesson? Who, for them or for you? Okay, no lessons in dying, absolutely none. So we love to feel that there is some importance in something tragic that happens. It happened for a reason. No, it happened. This is what happens to people when they are born into the world. Some of them are healthy, some of them get horrible diseases even when they're babies and they die, and it is horrifically painful. But pain is the price we pay for loving someone really deeply when they leave us. We are left with the pain from that relationship. So it's not a lesson, my darling. It's not. It is.
It just
grief,
sucks.
and it just sucks, and it's normal, and it's horrible, and you have to go through that grieving until you get to a point where you find a different way of being, and then you just take one day at a time, my darling.
Yeah. All right. I'd love a card for some guidance around friendship. It's felt like forever since I've let anyone get close. Will I be a loner forever? And thank you for sharing. Oh, you read for her the other day, a tarot reading.
Okay, Ashley. You have to open up and allow that friendship to happen, but you also have to be at a point where you believe that you are making the right choices with regard to that friendship. So closing yourself off and being someone who doesn't allow people in will keep you lonely. And there's a difference between lonely and aloneness. Some people don't need people that much. They're quite happy just being on their own, and they pick and choose their time to be with others. And some people can feel desperately alone in a room full of people where they just can't connect with anyone. So you've got to look at how you connect with people and who you want to connect with. Your tribe, who are like-minded people for you. That's where you start, and that's where you're going to meet the person that can be with you for a really long time as a partner.
All right, you need to come out of your shell a little bit, because I've got Be a Badass from the naughty cards for you. So you're going to have to pick your game up and put yourself out there. Don't judge what's happened to you with other friends, or all the new friends that you might encounter in your life. They're not all going to be dickheads.
Yeah.
Now, I had one there who I was...
Oh, Jodie, I'm in tears. Nan loved yellow and pink roses, and when I was little, we would pick hibiscus flowers from a tree and put them in a glass in her kitchen bench.
Oh,
yeah,
you nailed the yellow again.
Yeah. She's there, my darling. Just call her in, and she will be there with you.
Oh, geez,
You might actually even smell some roses.
Everywhere. Mellowy Marshmallow.
Oh, you want a naughty card, and there's an interesting one from Renee under that.
Oh, okay. All right, well, you concentrate on the one underneath, and I'm going to give Mellowy Marshmallow, which I just love that name. That is awesome. And I love your sunflower too. Mellowy Marshmallow. You know, are you thinking about doing something at the moment and you're a little bit scared too? Because it's saying, fuck fear, do it anyway. Take that jump into something better. So don't let fear hold you back. Fear can hold you back for the whole of your life. Somebody said the other day that fear is the same as excitement, but in fear you hold your breath. Excitement, you breathe into it. So face it with excitement, not fear. All right, I'll get Renee up for you.
Okay, so could I please have a card in regards to my 4-year-old? She's going through a difficult time. Her biological father, I'm assuming, has come back into her life, and she's going to meet him soon. Hasn't seen him since 4 months old. Just want to know she'll be okay. So what you're saying is she's going through a difficult time. She's 4 years old. So what she's reading is she's reading your anxiety. And that is going to make her even more anxious and probably act out, because she's trying to work out what this feeling is. So you have to be careful on just being yourself with her and just being stable and not worrying too much, Renee, about how this connection is going to happen. She's probably just going to be very vacant about it all. You're giving her a whole lot of adult consciousness that she doesn't have at this point in time. So you just have to assure her that everything is fine, that mum is okay, everything's fine, and she will react differently because she will find that you're calming down. The more scared and terrified you are, even if you're saying, but I'm not showing it, they're reading off your emotional energy, off your vibrational rate. So you have to calm yourself and make sure that you're calm and stable, and she will be okay. She'll probably just want to play and won't even have too much interaction with him because he's a stranger for her. So it will kind of just be very vacant. There won't be much going on. So don't worry about it as long as you feel that everything is safe and that you've got a grip on what the future is going to be between that relationship, my darling.
Happy birthday to you. I started too high. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margaret. Happy birthday to you. It's my birthday this month too. I celebrate the whole of July. And I've put in a request, and I hope my family's watching, to get the Ghostbusters Monopoly game, please.
Ooh, and who are you going to play that with?
I don't know, I just want it.
So for your birthday, a card, and you have one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot deck, the Star. So this is asking you, my dear, to not worry about the fact that it is your birthday and that you think you are getting older and all of a sudden you're seeing the wrinkles and you're looking at the stretch marks and you're looking at the furrows in your brow and all of that sort of stuff. Be real, Margaret. Be who you truly are, and people love you any which way you come because you're a decent human being. So this is all about looking at your emotions and just making sure that you're balancing those out. Don't get too freaked out by getting old. It doesn't matter, says she, who worries about it all the time. No, it's all right.
All right. Welcome all
Hello
the way from
Germany.
Germany. Wow. I have to, can I tell you my German poem? Because it's pretty bad apparently, my German. Das Gras ist grün, das See ist blau, der Sand ist gelb, die Maus ist blau, der Bär ist braun, der Rose rot, der Kohl ist fast und weiß das Brot. Sorry, it's really bad. I learned that in year 7, and that was at least 10 years ago.
Can I have a reading about my job? I'm trying to get a job in the company where I did my internship. They will offer you something. They will. There are plenty of opportunities. Stick with it. Make sure that you are in their face, not too much. Don't be over enthusiastic because that can really
Don't come across as needy.
Yeah, you don't want to be needy. You want to come from a sense of, I know what I'm doing, therefore you need to allow me to keep working here because I will be an asset to the company. But the card I have for you is the Five of Swords, which shows plenty of opportunity coming directly at you. Everything will be fine.
I'm wondering what on earth we did to Glorine.
Hello, back again. A bit traumatised.
From my last crazy adventure with you both.
Any chance you could pull a card, have a bit on an issue going on and could use some advice? I'm glad you recovered, Glorine.
Oh no, it's a bit of a trauma. Anything we do. Was it the chook? Was it the... Maybe the chook was just too much. I need to bring out the pig.
So many people we don't give sleepless nights to on a Thursday night. Okay, Glorine, here is the card coming for you. Yeah, again, don't think you have it all under control. I want you to go back and to really just go through this process once again. Yeah, you've got a bit of an issue. You are taking it way too personally. Way too personally. Step outside, not physically outside, but step outside the zone and go, how would my best friend be seeing it? What would she be telling me what to do? Get a different perspective on what you are dealing with. You've come too close. You're too fixated. You're not getting the right judgment call on this. Have another look at it, Glorine.
Has everyone told us where they're from? I think I saw about 3 people say where they were from, and no one else.
They're too busy asking for it.
Renee said, thank you. I just worry the whole situation will screw up for life. I'll try to relax about the whole thing. That's for the daughter.
No, it won't, darling, because you are her mum and you love her dearly and you will never let anything happen to her that will be untowards. And just be aware of what's going on. Just be aware. But everything will be fine. Relax about it. She's more stressed about the fact that you're stressed than anything else. She really doesn't understand the whole I'm meeting daddy thing.
Okay, so
Can I please have a card? After many years being a widow and a single mum, I've fallen in love with a man that is also widowed and moved in with him, leaving my teen to rent my house. Oh my God. But it's been a struggle to get full rent and establish my house as a rental. Will it smooth out? I'm finally happy with my new man. Good on you, Yvonne.
Well done.
That's what I say. How wonderful. The rental thing is something really small when it comes to the fact that you have a happy relationship now after so many years. My goodness.
You need to set your boundaries with your teenager.
Yeah.
If they can't afford to pay the rent, then they need to do something to bring it up.
Yeah.
They need to work for you.
Yeah. Get somebody else in to share. Or move them out and get your house rented. But yes, it will be fine. You have the 9 of Pentacles, so it's
Coins.
It will be fine. It will be
Lots
good.
of coins.
It will be good. Money comes your way.
All
Nearly time.
right, we've got
Nearly time.
Shraddha.
Where are you from, Shraddha?
Kolapur. That's it. I love the name.
May I have a card for my business? For my business. Okay. Queen of Cups. I hope that what you are doing is something you truly love, because love is going to be the thing that sees you through. You may not get as much money out of it as you are hoping, but stick with it, because there is a payoff sometimes. Sometimes it's not about the money that you earn. It is about the fact that what you do, you are massively rejoicing and in love with doing it. Every day is a bonus. You are in service. If that is not what is happening, you need to rethink what it is that you're doing and change something about it. You have the Queen of Cups, and she's someone that directs everything from her heart space. It's all about this connection. So that's got to be the payoff if you are not making enough money. If both of them are failing, you need to look at thinking about something that you can jig around or try something else.
Right?
Yep.
Emma shared and friends are watching.
Oh,
Bless you, Emma.
bless you, Emma.
Bless you. She'd
Bless
like
you,
a
Emma.
card.
Okay, here comes
Or
a
a
card.
reading.
They've all been really nice tonight,
They
haven't
have.
they? They've been very,
Not
very
a cunt
nice.
amongst them.
No.
Apart from the Ubuntu or whoever it was that was trying to get everyone to...
Ashram or whatever his name was.
Oh.
Okay, Emma. Look, hold
New Zealand.
on.
Well,
Hold on, my darling. This is again another heart thing in the sweeping waves of distress or emotion that are coming over you right now. Just hold still. Be the compass for everyone and just be yourself. But make sure that those friends that are watching right now give you a really good time as well and give some back to you. So they need to take you for a cup of coffee. You need to go out and get them to spend some money on you, because you're kind of running out of juice. You're running out of gas and you need a bit of a fill up, and that's where your friends need to come in and show you some love at the moment. That's what's important.
We've got Zoe all the way from Narromine.
Oh, hello, Zoe.
Yes, it is almost time to
Yes.
pick the cards up the back.
Yep. So this might be...
What have we got on this week? What's happening?
Oh, let me just think.
Nothing. Oh, have we confirmed the live feed for the conference, for the Paranormal conference? What we're doing on the Saturday night?
Yes. Let me just do Zoe, and then we'll get into
Oh,
that.
lucky Zoe.
Okay.
Renata's going to do Zoe.
I need to concentrate.
Oh, that's Zoe. Okay.
I need to concentrate here. Poor old Zoe. Zoe, have you overspent? Have you been on those late night
The internet.
internet
you can't
shopping
help
things.
It. Can't help it.
Just to make you feel better because life's a bit shit. So we'll go shopping on the internet and we'll buy all of this stuff. And then nothing's coming because the post is really crap out at Narromine at the moment. Yeah, look, hang on to those pennies at the moment, Zoe. Something big is going to change over the next 6 months and you're going to need your money. So can you just hold on and not spend too much on things that you don't need? Might be time to put some stuff on Marketplace, actually, and make some space. Just make some space around you, my darling.
All right. So,
Now,
hang on, one more. Justin wants to know, can you do a reading for Jaren Colbert? So she's watching online because he shared.
Okay.
She's watching.
Okay, Jared.
Jaren, you've got to come and like our page, please. And then we'll make the
And
announcement.
hello, Justin. Nice to
Hi,
see
Justin.
you again.
You're a parastalker, Justin. We like that.
So, Jaren, this is for you. And you have the Three of Wands. So this sees you a little bit unstable at the moment. You're thinking about what is to come. You're thinking about your future. And what is missing is you being in the now and actually sorting out the shit that is around you. So it's no good thinking about what the future is going to look like if you can't sort out the stuff that's happening around you right now. So take it bit by bit and deal with some of that, okay, because you can do this. Don't have your head in the clouds thinking about how life is going to be better a year from now or 2 years from now or whatever. Deal with what is happening right now, yeah? And just take one day at a time, my darling, and everything will be fine. Everything will then be able to be sorted out.
Oh, Brendan reckons I've got Legionnaire's disease. Fantastic! Thanks for that.
Yeah, Brendan, you'll never get a reading again.
And Sin's been asking over and over and over and over and over, I've liked the shit, I've liked the shit, I've liked the shit, I've liked the shit. Please give her a bloody card.
Here you are, Sin. Now, this is about
hot.
Being with relatives and being with family right now. So look at what is happening within the family, and this might mean like parents and grandparents. So we're going back a generation or two. Just connect with them. They need to hear from you, and you need to sort some stuff out family-wise. Stop putting it off. This needs to be done, but you need to kind of make that connection and try and get connected with them and see what's going on.
It's all right, Brendan, I'll forgive you. He's replying to someone else, although I wouldn't have been surprised if it was me. And Ron, where are you? Because it's morning wherever you are. So thank you for joining us from where you are.
Thank you, Ron.
And we've got Marie from Tasmania. Okay, so choose your numbers. 1, 2, 3. What are you drawn to? Just have a moment, get the spidey senses happening as you look at my cleavage going in and out like a... That looks really weird. Yeah, hot flush. Absolutely menopausal hot flush. Thanks for that, Jesus. Really appreciate that in the female body.
Okay,
right,
so pick your numbers.
Oh, New Jersey, okay. Bet it's hot over there at the moment. I hope you're staying safe amongst all the Rona. All right, we're going to go.
All right, so if you picked card number 1, what you have is the Six of Swords.
You don't believe this.
The Six of Swords, which is a card that says, stop taking your shit with you wherever you go. It's like you have a suitcase full of crap and you offload everywhere. Leave that stuff somewhere where you cannot get to it anymore. Stop reminding yourself of all the stuff that has gone wrong, that has, or you think that has failed, and isn't just doing the right stuff for you. Leave it alone. Stop poking it and just get on with new stuff, please.
And this is unbelievable. The 3rd time this has come up this show. Be your own fucking hero. Stop trying to offload everything onto everyone else and blame everyone else for your problems. You've got to look after it yourself. All right, that's the 3rd time.
Well, that's the only card you have in the whole deck.
By the way, the cards are for sale. $35 Australian dollars, which is 2 cents American, and $9 postage.
I had to pay postage for America today, and it was as much to...
Really?
Have you got it again?
No, but it's another same card.
It's the same card.
Oh, there's another one. Just keep going. You had to buy fucking American postage. Just
Yeah.
tell your story,
And
woman.
The postage was more than the article.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you chose number 2, you have the Temperance card, which means just hold your horses for a little while. Do not make that decision. Do not buy that shitty thing that you're going to buy. Do not break up at the moment. Do not do anything. Just consider for a little while longer whether what you are going to do is really the right thing to do right now.
And when you do finally make that decision and you go ahead to do it after a lot of thought, be a badass about it. It's a really conflicting card to what you just read out. But
Because you've got to own it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You've got to own it. Once you make the decision,
don't make
own
excuses.
It. Don't make excuses.
You own it. All right. So that card had come up tonight already again.
And number 3, if you chose number 3, and we've got a few that chose number 3. I can see Nikki here. She chose number 3. You have the World card. Now this is a really lovely card in that it is the finish of one cycle and the start of another. So you can really step off and go, no, I'm starting new. I'm closing that door, no more. I've learnt my lesson. I'm starting new. Off we go. We're going to have a really good time, and it's about looking brightly at your future and just having a real sense of positivity that you need right now. Go into it with everything that you've got.
And stop being so fucking stubborn. Alright, just, it's these passive aggressives. Don't be passive aggressive about stuff. Just get in and do what needs to be done. Sometimes
Now,
you don't like to admit that you're wrong.
Maya says, what if someone caused the problem, then dumped it in your lap to deal with and fix? Well, you go, you know what? There you go.
I don't want your shit.
There
Have it
you
back.
are. See you later. That's what you do.
You don't pick up someone's turd and play with it. You get stinky fingers. Look, thank you guys for being on and joining us tonight.
Oh,
Please
wonderful.
send us some love hearts because
Wonderful lot
the
of people
Facebook
tonight.
algorithm likes it when we get love hearts. It means that we're loved. And please, can you like our page? We're trying to build our audience, and we'd really appreciate that if you could like our page. If you'd like to become a Grand Poobah and a Patreon supporter, you will be able to join a little private group where we chat to them and give them more content, and also a private reading
Thank
session.
you, Christy.
And that's $10 a month for the Grand Poobahs. They get 2 readings a month. The Parastalkers is $5 a month. And they get an extra one on, and everyone in that group gets a reading because there's only a couple of them, so it's a nice little group. But and then there's also the supporters, which is the $2.
Now, guys, remember, come and buy your tickets.
Oh, please,
to
please.
the online Paranormal Expo
Right, for the good.
conference. It's all online. You have to sit in your jammies all day and listen to people who are giving such great information, talking about so many wonderful things on July the 11th and 12th. Starts at about 10 o'clock. Both mornings, goes all day. If you miss out on any of the talks, you can come back at any point in time over the next year and watch them. Half of all the money goes to Where Pigs Fly and Cedar Creek Wombat Hospital.
And we did a live from that if you want to look it on our page.
Need your money desperately, and as Anne said, it's $10. You can give us more if you wish, but it's $10 freaking dollars for 12 speakers. And then on Saturday night we are going live with a live broadcast from Maitland Jail, where you can come along and see what we do in there. You can live vicariously through us, all from the comfort of your couch. So yeah, why don't you come along?
Well, Sarah's got an interesting question there.
Are reading cards and buying them actually accurate if the intention is for your profit? Sorry if that sounds offensive, but just curious. Well, it depends.
This goes back to the whole question of should psychics and mediums be charging money to pass on messages from the dead. Yes, they should, because it's their gift and they've worked at it and they've learnt how to do it. And it takes their time. It takes them away from other things that they could be doing. And sometimes people are asking so many questions all the time that they actually can't even work. And the thing is, if we serve, we deserve. So it's a good exchange of energy. If you receive service from someone, they deserve something in return. So,
and Sarah, I've spent the last 30 years of study, and I have bought courses. I have gone and done TAFE stuff. I am a qualified counsellor. I keep studying continuously to try and keep in touch with how I can best assist people. That costs me money. So no one is giving me that for free. And when I do my readings, I also go onto a person's business and I pay them some money to be there. So they are actually making some money for their business as well. So it's a way of energy exchange, but money exchange as well.
And thank you for asking the question, Sarah, because it is something that comes up, and we do give of our time free of charge as well.
And sometimes people don't value things that are for free, because they will take that piece of information and just go, oh yeah. But if you charge them money, they'll think about it twice, because they have to give something of themselves to get something back.
Will you put up which speaker isolation, what time? We've got a list of speakers, Jenny, and what time they're on.
Yep.
It's on the page, so you can find it there. All right, lovelies, we do have to go. Thank you for joining us. Thank you all our
thank you
Paris
all.
stalkers
Thank
and
you.
our grand poobahs and everyone. We appreciate your support.
See
we
you
love
next
you
week.
all. And we'll see you next week. See you on the dark side. Bye. End broadcast. Woo! Bye.